Jannik Sinner is set to miss some big tennis events before the end of the year. The Italian had to retire from his Shanghai Masters round of 32 clash against Talon Griekspoor after suffering from cramps. The Wimbledon champion, who dropped down to number 2 in the world after Carlos Alcaraz defeated him in the U.S. Open, has now decided to be more selective in the events he competes in toward the end of the year. Meanwhile, Nick Kyrgios has also found himself in front of a microphone, which means anything goes. The Australian has not failed to cause shockwaves, as he took aim at Sir Andy Murray of all people. Stay tuned with Express Sport for any and all updates on the above stories and many more. 5 of the world's top 10 players will take part in the lucrative The Six Kings Slam, which gets underway in Saudi Arabia today. The world's top 2, Carlos Alcaraz, Jannik Sinner, 3rd-ranked Alexander Zverev, 24-time Grand Slam winner Novak Djokovic, world number 4 Taylor Fritz, and 2-time major finalist Stefanos Tsitsipas are all set to take part. Britain's Jack Draper was penciled in to take part in the exhibition event, but had to withdraw through injury. This is second time the event has taken place, with Sinner beating Alcaraz in last year's final. There's a reported prize fund of £3.4 million up for grabs, while the winner could take home £4.5 million, with some stars paid up a 7-figure fee for participating in the event. Nick Kyrgios compared himself to 2 of tennis greats during a passionate defense of his on-court antics. The Aussie has taken a step back from tennis over the last year, but Kyrgios is still considered one of the most fiery players on the circuit. Not afraid to chat back to an umpire or chirp in the ear of his opponent, Kyrgios' reputation often goes before him. But when quizzed about his actions on the court, the former Wimbledon runner-up claimed it was okay because Serena Williams and Novak Djokovic have behaved in similar ways too. Injury prevention expert Stephen Smith has offered his view on Novak Djokovic's injury woes in recent seasons. It's testament to both probably his genetics and I think his professionalism as well, and the investment he's made in his body and his career, Smith told Tennis 365. But when you look at him and compare him to other athletes in the same sport of the same kind of age profile, etc., and that exposure to the same level of game and demands, I think he's a unicorn for sure. I think, obviously at his age, and I think with the amount that he competes, wear and tear, he's had a hamstring issue that forced him out of the Australian Open semifinal earlier this year. He had a groin injury at Wimbledon and a meniscus issue last year at the French Open. I think all of these bits and pieces are indicative of wear and tear. But also, if you think of the impact, it's kind of looked like his career, he was extremely healthy, and now he's sort of had 4 of 5 injuries that have popped up in a row. I think sometimes that time off that you get when you're nursing an injury means that you're training low drops, and then you come back in and you're expected to compete at the same level. And that can cause a cascading sequence of injuries.